All right, so I know we started the video a little late, but you're gonna pull your cap off. And this is a 2014 Chevy Sonic. With that, I got my 1/2 inch ratchet right here, 24 millimeter socket. Yep. And it's gonna be right here. Just gonna drop it down in there, start loosening it up, which I've already done that, you know, throw your pan underneath. And then from there, most of the time, that top piece is gonna pull off, you know, always unchecked. Gasket is intact. And what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and set that down. And so now y'all see that filter is still down in there. That's when you just turn around, grab your little rag. Just be careful not to burn yourself. And boom, pulled it out. That's when you just drop the filter back in that canister, and boom, you've done everything you need on the top side of the motor. In which, you know, I've got this side jacked up so that when I get down there, I can actually know what I'm working with. So we're just gonna go ahead and drop up under the car and slide our way. So now this plug right here, it's a drain bolt. That's gonna be the one you're gonna want to pull out. You know, obviously, righty tighty, lefty loosey. Just be careful. This is all exhaust right here. You don't want to get burnt or nothing. And by the looks of that, seems to be 10 millimeter. So I'm gonna just go ahead and get up. Ugh. Go ahead. So yeah, buddy's pulled back up. Got better fucking shit to deal with here.
They just told me that shit was fucking wet.
And then boom, crack your plug. And then what? We're going where?
We're going to Louisiana.
No, the fuck we're not.
Yes, we are.
This is going on YouTube. Oh, camera can't even see what I'm doing. My bad. All right. And then, boom. You know, always just double check your plug, look at it. And then from here, ain't much we can do. So, we'll just let this drain for now. And then, when you rebuild canisters, best way to do it, grab you a rag, slide. So, all I'm doing is middle finger, thumb, popping it around both sides and pushing. From there, pops off, boom. Old gasket is right there in your finger. Old canister's out the way. Pull that shit out. Now they say new oil, I really don't care. Oil is oil. Throw it around that gasket, just lube it up. That's really the idea here, is to just lube it up. And then from that, you just pop that back on. Make sure it's in the grooves at the very bottom where it's going to fit properly. Most canisters have this, some of them don't, like Toyota, they just stick in off of this and they've got a piece in there. This one just literally pops in there just like that, and boom. You've rebuilt the canister. You come up to the motor, back where you pulled the canister earlier. Slide it in there. And what I do is I just get them. See, I always say hand tighten because sometimes they go in wrong, like how it just did. Now it's lined up. Just kind of feel around and you'll feel if it's not in the proper way. Yeah, this would be funny, which all of these Chevy Sonics are funny. Most of the time when you hear a noise like that, that's how you know you got it all right. You'll just turn around. Actually, yeah, no, we're going 3/8 to 1/2 since I don't have a torque wrench. come over here, grab you a 3/8 wrench because it's primarily the same thing as a torque wrench. And you'll kind of just pop that 24 millimeter back on, tighten it down. Don't go too crazy because you'll crack the housing or the actual filter and you'll ruin it. You'll just go till boom, it stops, and I'm done. Double check, make sure it's fully intact with the motor all the way around. And after that, boom, canister's in, nice and tight. We kind of just clean up the workspace a little bit. And with all of that time, the plug has finished draining the oil. So just go ahead, throw that new one in there. It's not. It also came out rough though, so it's gonna be hard to tell. Yep, that was it.
You sure?
Yes. Because then like butter. Get that out the way. Throw that plug back in. Oh no, it flipped. Don't need that. At least the car's fully cooled down because I'm like touching your exhaust. And then boom, same thing with that canister. Don't go crazy, just give it a little bit. Just me like to get me a rag. Wipe the whole oil pan off. And boom. So yeah, you just get your funnel in there. 4.7 quarts out of your 5 quarts. Drop it in there, don't spill it. Nice calm collective flow like how he's got going. Check the dipstick, make sure it's nice and safe. Number one thing, hand's got all this oil on it. Get you some microfibers. This one's dirty, I got more clean ones over there. And wipe the hood off. Oil is a paint thinner. It'll ruin paint if it is left on the vehicle for an extended amount of time. So just get you a microfiber when you're done. Wipe it all off and you'll be good. Then boom, dipstick, pull it out. I'm gonna sit y'all down for a second. Just gotta wipe it off. Back into the motor. Give it about a second or two. Pull it back out. Check the level. All the way between the 2 dots. Most Chevys are built like this, so it'll hold it better. Different vehicles are different. But this one perfectly shows you the top 2 quarts of the oil. You just throw it back in. You did it. You did your oil change. 2014 Chevy Sonic. So he also wanted his air filter replaced on his car, which is very simple for us today. I've already got everything set out.
Tonight.
It's a T25 headpiece. Make sure it's on loosen. Now on these Chevy Sonics, there is 2, but on this car, this one is missing, which it's okay. It still holds in nice, as y'all see. Real simple, real quick. Just loosen that bolt, which obviously if there was 2, you would just also remove that one. Bolt comes loose. Now, you really don't even have to take it all the way out for it to, if it does come out, you just put it up here. Real simple. Pull that old filter out. This is what a bad filter looks like. As y'all see, it is yellow with white on the sides. The yellow in here is completely ruined. It is not straight either. It's all curved. The other side, it's cracking and has holes. This can crack inside of your casing and eventually clog things up in the future, causing more problems for your car. Dispose of that. Reach in your box. Boom, new filter. Here's your receipts. Same thing, white on the side, yellow in the front. As y'all see, this is perfectly straight, perfectly clean, no cracks anywhere. This is a healthy engine air filter. And most recommendations, what we recommended at our shop was anywhere between 6 to 12 months and 10 to 12,000 miles, whichever comes first. In which I have seen some last for a year, but that's only because they drove it for about 7,000 miles. Now, if you're driving it 20,000 miles every 3 months, then you're going to need more engine air filters, obviously. Y'all see just like that, it is back and safe. It's already done. But with these 6 to 12 months, 10 to 12,000 miles, just keep track of it. You can literally do this at any time at your house, just with a screwdriver or whatever. You can probably buy some of this stuff off TikTok. T25 headpiece, and just swap that out. Take care of your vehicle. These ruin your miles per gallon. They ruin your actual life of how your motor breathes. And in the future, I have seen this happen. People get misfires from not replacing these engine air filters. It's just another maintenance like you would do an oil change on your vehicle. 6 to 12 months, 10 to 12,000 miles. Hope this video was very informational for you guys. Now, I do run this oil change service by myself, so it's kind of just like when I get a car in from one of my buddies or whatever. I'm gonna start out doing this, but so yeah, if y'all have any questions, man, let me know. I'll definitely look at this stuff, and I can help y'all out with anything that y'all ever need.